Let's do some drawing. Alright, we are here in the Shred Quarters office. I came in to do a little bit of drawing, and I'm thinking this week I want to take a break from my drawing encouragement how-to series and just do some actual drawing myself. Actually, check this out. So earlier this week, well, usually there's a computer here, but I didn't bring it in today. I was working on some new t-shirt designs for Pancake Attack, which is my kids' clothing company with my friends Andy and Brian. The designs just weren't happening. I still like the ideas I have for the designs, but I wasn't liking the actual drawing I was doing. So I came over here to my handy set of drawers, and I found these super old watercolor pencils, and I started experimenting and did this drawing. I just posted this on my Instagram. What is like a skeleton zombie dude? I don't know. I just started drawing and then played around with watercolor pencils. So that was super fun, and it got me thinking of experimenting with some other tools. And the other tools I found in my chest of drawers were these colored brush pens. And I'm looking at them, and there's not that many colors. So yeah, getting off the computer, not doing any Photoshop or anything like that. We're just gonna do pencil, paper, and the brush pens. Alright, so you probably can't tell by the sketches, but I think I'm gonna draw the character Pathfinder from the new game Apex Legends. It's a new battle royale game made by the people that did the Titanfall games, which I really enjoyed. One of the things that I miss in this Apex Legends games is the movement, like the running on walls and like jumping around and jetpacking and everything. But there's this character Pathfinder who has this grappling hook that you can kind of like swing around and stuff, and he's a cool robot character. He's the one I like to play, even though I'm really bad at the game. And usually my matches end up with us landing somewhere and searching for guns and then getting killed immediately. So I'm gonna have Pathfinder kind of like looking back over his shoulder, swinging away, like he's kind of running away from the action, but still get a little bit of his character in there. So yeah, have the sketch planned out. Now I'm just gonna jump onto the Bristol board with the pencil and start figuring out how to draw this pretty complicated looking robot. All right, yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so sketching robots is really hard. Something about the perspective of all the pieces and parts and how things connect and can still bend, and I don't know, robots are tough, something I need to get better at drawing at. So this is a good little exercise, I guess. All right, we got the pencils all done and brush pens ready to go. My light box set up. What I was gonna do is have my pencil drawing underneath, put a fresh piece of Bristol board on top, and then boing, you'd be able to see the pencils through the Bristol board. This sketch is so sketchy and all over the place. I actually need to go back and just kind of trace some line art so I can actually see it through both sheets of Bristol board. So I'm gonna do that really quick. All right, so here is the, I guess, inked pencil drawing. I just really quickly used like a basic uniball and just inked over top of it, not to use as line work, but just so I can see through the light box. So I'm gonna put the sketch down on the light box, put another piece of Bristol board on top, and then get to work with the brush pen. Let's see what happens. All right, it is dark outside now, but I'm finished. So I ended up only using 4 colors. There's the sort of dark purple, pink, blue, and yellow. And I think that helped keep this thing under control. As I was going on this, the light blue that I was using, I thought was gonna be a lot lighter. It turned out to be actually pretty close in value to the darker purple. So I kind of had to go back over the line art, the dark purple color, to make it even darker so things stood out a little bit more. These brush pens, these Faber Castell Pitt Artist pens, pretty fun to use. They get frayed and kind of torn up pretty quickly, so if you're expecting to use one of these for a long time, I would adjust your expectations because they definitely don't last, but they're pretty fun to mess around with. Fun enough that I think I'm going to order some Copic markers, which are much more expensive, but I think would be more ideal for this type of drawing. So I'm gonna go order some Copic markers. We'll make another video in the future about trying those out for the first time. All right, so even if it doesn't turn out exactly like you thought, I super encourage you to experiment with new tools, markers, pens, colored pencils, paints, whatever, because experimenting, especially with drawing and stuff, is really the only way to learn. So I don't know, this was super fun. If you liked it, leave a comment below and let me know if I should do more stuff like this. I think I'm kind of excited to try out these Copic markers. If you want to see more drawings like this, check out my Instagram, my Twitter. They're linked below. I try to post there almost every day. And yeah, that's it for this week. Thanks for checking this video out, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep drawing!